my first game in the booth with you. To be here all season, the rest of the season here at home, and just really excited to be here, especially for this matchup right here. We got two really good teams that are both vying for a championship, and this is the first time that they can prove who's going to be on top of the division.
That's a great point, and right now the Flyers trying to work through the marks there of the hustle. I believe that is Knowles and Fairley.
Pushing him back deep in the end zone. This is what you love to do with that zone.
And dangerous pass. Dean Ramsey out of nowhere with the block. Randall looking to settle things down. On the doorstep, the little scoober over the top for the score. 3-1 hustle. That's a much needed break. That dark side connection.
Yeah, the Flyers are missing a key piece in Anders Youngst. He got injured in their road trip out to Dallas and Austin, so they're gonna have to figure it out without him.
And Mechanix sends it deep into space, and look at the speed there on Henry Fisher.
Wow, quite some legs right there. He was flying. That's tough to stop.
So they like to call him there with the disc over to Burns. Back up the line there for Taylor. Taylor sends it down the line. Racing towards the end zone is Carl end zone. Eckwertzel puts the hustle back up 4-3.
Austin Taylor doing what he does best, making a nice slashing cut across and getting it.
Into Taylor. Almost an immediate double there on Matt Smith, as that disc cannot be handled by Lay on the swing. Mataraju quickly picking up here for the Flyers. Now up ahead in the space, laying out with two hands. Is it up? And yes, it will stand for the score. A break there for the Salam with the pull, handled there by Gutierrez. And Taylor immediately sends a backhand up into space. Looking to go up with the disc. Great defense there is St. John's in the area. As Fairfax tried to make a play on it, but St. John's. But now the Flyers. An opportunity as Fisher puts up a big backhand. El Salam and Taylor battling for it. Taylor comes up with it. Taylor needing some help. Finally brings it back to Fisher. Johannes. Back around here for Lynch. So going back and forth now up the line for Fisher, using that speed. Now inside the Taylor there for the scores. The Flyers tie things up.
Try to minimize the damage, because that's all you're going to really be able to do.
Smith up ahead to Taylor. Austin Knabb looks to go deep. Taylor rips a backhand. Hayden Austin Knabb goes up with two, secures it there for the hustle. A little give and go action. Back down the line for Austin Knabb.
Beautiful.
And now a blading flick over the top into space. That's pretty. Now Fisher the backhand, and Holzmeyer read it like a book. And now the hustle are off and running. Holzmeyer busting deep. And a quick timeout there for the hustle. I believe Knowles calling the timeout.
Legs starting to stiffen up a little bit on this long point. Got to stay focused and disciplined here.
Now Stubbs puts up a pretty floater into space, and coming out of nowhere with a big-time rejection, there is Ethan Bloodworth.
Great D right there by Bloodworth. It looked like Bobby was going to be able to come up with that one.
Good continuation action here from the Flyers. So they're just patiently looking to define their spots.
Yeah, this is a crucial point right here. Both teams kind of tightening up after this long grind.
Mechanix just puts up a hammer outside the end zone, knocking his Fairfax. Now a cheeky scuba over the top there to Mitchell for the scores. We're knotted up at 7 apiece. At 19 this season is Eli Jaime. It's been a really great two-way threat. As this one put up into space and read easily, and I'll speak it into existence. Eli Jaime into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, absolutely. He hasn't really been out there on
Doherty still with the disc. And around into space. Great job of running that one down, coming up with the block. Now the Flyers with the disc as they're looking to run. Up ahead for Taylor. Now Taylor sends a backhand looking for Fisher, and that is picture perfect into the end zone for the score. 10-9 Flyers.
Yeah, those guys have a lot of experience playing catch out there. You can see right there, Henry knew exactly what to do when Eric got that disc, kind of set him up. Eric's looking to throw it all the way on the other side of the field. Really hard to play defense on that. That's the Flyers' philosophy. They really like to.
Need some help. Down this far sideline, hammer, cross field. Austin Nab, up ahead to Olsen. Now Thorne, a couple of give and goes, getting some yardage. So they're carving up through the Flyers defense, 5 seconds. Thorne has got to put it up to Smith to beat the buzzer.
Oh, and the crowd loves it there, right at the buzzer. 1 second left.
1 second left on the clock. Matt Smith amped up, 10 apiece. Clinical movement. Working it down the far sideline. Lay puts up the big flick in the space. Racing towards the end zone. Toe taps there for Thorne as he puts it in for the score. 11-10 Atlanta Hustle.
Good start for the Hustle there. It's good to see Bobby connect on a deep shot across the field there. He loves that flick, that outside flick.
Up ahead to Williams. Good fake by Williams to open up the middle of the field. Now Knowles a big around for Burnett, and Mitchell comes out and able to rip it through. Into Olsen. Now Thorne immediately goes deep. Olsen puts it up into space, and
Beautiful
Thorne going
grab.
up with the disc and secures it there for the Hustle.
Well, Thorne's definitely got some speed. He's drawn that Alex Davis matchup, and he's able to get it deep. Take it deep.
Back around, this one a little low, but Lynch is able to dig it up. Throw behind Taylor, and Taylor sends up a blading flick. Burns in the area, but it won't matter as Fisher puts it away for the score. We're knotted back up at 12 apiece.
We've seen that already. Taylor looking deep to Fisher.
Eckwurzel. Myriad of fakes and coming out of the air. So this will be picked up here at midfield. Big around to Taylor. Taylor down the line looking for Matt Smith. Front corner score. So it looks like the Hustle are back into a more of a traditional matchup defense. Now Flyers looking to carve it up. This put up into space for Alex Davis, and he called it there earlier. Finally able to use that speed.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup for anybody out there. You know, making it look easy there again. And, you know, that's
nice inside there for Matt Smith. Now Thorne puts up a shot here in space, and what a beautiful throw. That one is completed, and the Hustle tie things back up.
Offense is starting to roll here. Mid-third quarter, or late third quarter here now. But, you know, looking a little different. These offenses starting to flow. That's a beautiful throw right there from Max.
Ahead to Taylor once again. Under 10. And a big-time block by Madaraju. The Flyers are looking to run. 3 seconds, gonna have to put it up. Buzzer sounds, who's gonna come down with it? Big-time grab in the end zone. There is Seth Weaver. Big kick spike, and then the break there for the Flyers.
Seth Weaver making another huge play. He's having a game tonight for the Flyers, putting the Hustle down 2 there. That's a tough turnover and goal right there.
Finding Austin Knapp. He shoots it deep. Going up in space. Thorne trying to go up with the left. Now inside there for Rick Henninghausen. Now this disc put up into space. Austin Knapp racing, but will not get there as that one is punched in. Dylan Hawkins. As the Flyers add to their lead, they're up 4 now.
Yeah, dream start to the fourth quarter from the Flyers after the dream end of the third. The offense is going to have to trot out here right now.
Able to find St. John's. Once again to Austin Taylor. Taylor now sends one deep, looking for Eckwertzel. And what a big time rejection. Austin Nab. This one put up immediately. Smith racing back towards it. Will not be able to make the play once again.
Not enough air on that one. Matt tried to get back and make the play.
So another opportunity here for the Flyers. This disc put up into space. And there is Hawkins once again in the end zone for the score, giving the Flyers a 5-point advantage.
Player Pierce there, the old hustle player. We used to watch him do that a lot. Beautiful throw. Doesn't give the defender a chance.
Nice inside backhand there for Gutierrez. Mitchell puts one up with the backhand. Fisher sent deep. And it's just wide open there for the Flyers. Fisher once again punching it in.
Yeah, Fisher's the one that threw that to Terrence. And then he just took off, and that's tough.
Good continuation across the middle of the field. Olsen looking to go deep. This disc is put up into space. Olsen gonna have to backtrack towards it.
Oh, what a play by Christian.
Olsen able to secure it there for the hustle. Smith with the disc. Up the line here for Lay. Inches away from the end zone. Then back to Olsen once again. And that might make them a little momentum booster they need. Into Burnett. Back around and coming in the fray is Gutierrez.
Yeah, a little too patient there. They needed to take one of those deep looks they had, and unfortunately turned it back over.
Back around. Into Davis. So we're under 2 minutes. Approaching a minute 30 remaining here in this game. It's now or never here for the Atlanta Hustle.
Yeah, Flyers are going to just look to move it around, wind down the rest of the clock. I would have liked to see Pito throw that one deep there to Barnett there. You know, give a chance deep at least. You don't want to turn it over in your own backfield when you...
Big around, St. John's, but Davis able to close off the space and secure the disc. 10 seconds left on the clock. This one put up into space. Caught there by Gutierrez. And up ahead for Taylor. And that is the game, folks. The final score, the Flyers 22, Atlanta Hustle 18. Carolina comes out on top here today.